When Casey Rodarmor introduced Ordinals in January 2023, the Bitcoin NFT ecosystem entered into a renaissance. This new approach to digital artifacts on Bitcoin opened up the floodgates for new collectibles, from rare sats to PFP collections like NodeMonkes, and for new innovations like dynamic Bitcoin assets via recursive inscription. That said, one of the most popular efforts in the Ordinals ecosystem to date has been BRC-20, an unofficial token standard built on inscriptions designed to roughly approximate Ethereum's fungible ERC-20s atop the OG blockchain. Some BRC-20s like Ordi and Sats now command $1 billion market caps. This growing demand for Bitcoin native fungibility is why all eyes are now on Ordinals creator Casey Rodarmor, who is launching Runes, his own take on a fungible token standard, later this month. In my opinion, Runes are poised to become Bitcoin's official fungible token, and their growth this year can be a huge catalyst for Bitcoin NFTs. Let's get you up to speed on all the basics. First, a few quotes from Casey Rodarmor. Runes were built for degens and meme coins, but the protocol is simple, efficient, and secure. It is a legitimate competitor to Taproot assets and RGB. Furthermore, protocol is self-contained and has no dependencies on ordinals or inscriptions, making it extremely simple. Runes are Bitcoin native digital assets represented as interchangeable tokens. They are introduced into Bitcoin through a process called etching, where each rune is uniquely identified and has specific properties such as name, divisibility, and symbol that once set cannot be altered. Runes transactions are facilitated by rune stones, which are special messages stored in Bitcoin transaction outputs. These outputs contain scripts that define the operations to be performed with the runes, such as creating new runes, minting additional units of existing runes, or transferring runes between transactions. This design also allowed runes to be lifted and used on the Lightning Network. Minting of runes is governed by predefined terms set during the etching process, including limitations on the amount and the time window for minting. These features allow for a flexible yet secure way to release tokens on Bitcoin. In just under 2 weeks, on April 19th, Bitcoin will undergo its fourth halving, which will see its block reward drop from 6.25 Bitcoin per block to 3.125 Bitcoin. The Runes protocol will launch in the same block the halving activates. While the Runes system will be permissionless, its first 10 token releases, Runes number 0 through Runes number 9, have been hard-coded into the protocol to prevent a frenzy of resourceful people from totally dominating the first launches. Notably, we already know the details of the Genesis rune, Uncommon Goods, which will offer a free and open minting process beginning at the halving. The mint will run continuously for 4 years with a limit of 1 mint per transaction and a theoretical maximum of 7,751 mints per block. This drop mechanic will raise the floor of demand for Bitcoin block space for the foreseeable future. And it's just 1 mint via the Runes protocol. As such, the arrival of the rest of the Genesis runes and the first community runes will likely usher in a huge new wave of activity and interest around Bitcoin. The resurgence of Bitcoin NFTs via Ordinals, along with the return of Solana, has made the NFT space much more multipolar than it was during the last crypto bull market. For example, over the past week, Magic Eden generated $1.84 million in revenue via ordinal trades, more than what OpenSea and Tensor made across the Ethereum, Solana, and Polygon NFT ecosystems combined in that same span. Suffice to say, ordinals are the hottest thing in NFTs right now. And the launch of Runes this month will likely make them even hotter. As people make gains on their first runes, more than a few of them will spend some of their new windfalls on adding choice Bitcoin NFTs to their collections, like NodeMonkes or Bitcoin Puppet. Existing ordinals projects launching runes for their communities will also prove to be a major draw in the months ahead. Additionally, the possibility of tracking runes as distinct units will pave the way to new experiments, like creating 10K PFP profile picture collections atop fungible Bitcoin tokens. In other words, things are going to get weird, and the weirdness will be an attraction, and that attraction is going to spill over and feed back into the Ordinals ecosystem. So if you feel like you missed the first wave of the latest Bitcoin NFT boom, get ready, because it looks like Runes is about to bring about a second boom. If you're interested in participating in the inaugural Runes mints, make sure you have some Bitcoin in a wallet that supports the new protocol before the halving. For example, Xverse has said they currently are on track to support Runes at launch, as well as Magic Eden. And if you want to learn a little bit more on how to prepare for Runes, go ahead and like the video, hit the subscribe button, as I will be releasing another video on 9 potential runners for Runes. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.